Welcome to today's broadcast of the championship game of the Bantam Elite League here from St. Thomas Ice Arena in Mendota Heights, Minnesota. I'm Tony Scott. Thank you for tuning into today's game between the Sharks and the Kings. Kings are the winners of the regular season league, and the Sharks, ironically enough, were the runner-up. Sharks fell 3 straight games last weekend in the league's Grand Forks Tour. And they've redeemed themselves by winning last night and again this morning in the semifinals of kind of a man-maker of a win, if you ask me. They were down 4-1 after the first half, came back, scored 3 goals in the second half, and then won in overtime on a Lucas Linke game winner from the point right here at St. Thomas Ice Arena. The Kings thwarted their semifinal opponent, North Dakota, 5-4, and they are going to announce the starting lineups and run a national anthem. We'll play an anthem here. Here we go, no anthem. We must be anti-American here at the Bantam Elite League. Todd Houck behind the PA, a former soldier in the U.S. Army. There's my dig for the day, no more digs. Frank gets the puck off the face-off for the Kings. Flaherty, team's leading scorer, gets the puck, feeds it out to neutral. Luger rifles one back to neutral. Luger headed to Hill Murray High School. As an 8th grader, played on that vaunted Woodbury Pee Wee AA team last winter. Puck trickles out to center. That's Hansen chasing, hammered hard by Skahan. As the physical play will probably be amped up just a hair as the game kicks off. Giuliani can't control it. Miller pokes it out. Now they have a 2-on-1. Flaherty, Miller, the 2 top scorers. Flaherty, Miller, shot. Oh, he just fans on it. Nice little scissors play there in the top of the slot. Andrew Lane starting in net for the Sharks. Laner has the lowest goals against the average of the 4 goalies here in the championship game. Both teams will play goalies half and half. Rubbed off the puck are the Kings, picking it up. This is Dietz. He fires it all the way to the length of the ice. That'll be an icing on the Sharks. And a face-off, 23:39 to go here in the first half. They play 2 halves of hockey. If this is your first visit to a Bantam Elite game, the halves is simply done so that each goalies can get their half of hockey. Emerson can't control it, picked up by Crowley. Crowley's got Townsend, shot, glove save by Kings goalie Andrew Sachs from Forest Lake. Talking to a Kings parent before the game, and he says, our goaltenders are the key to our success. He's talking about Sachs and Otis. Gabe Otis from Apple Valley will be coming in later. Here's Kickoffel. Speaking of Apple Valley, quick wrister. First saw Lucas playing for Apple Valley Squirts 2 or 3 years ago. Here comes Townsend with his line mate Crowley. They played together in the other vaunted Pee Wee AA team last winter. Eden Prairie won the state title. Shot hits traffic. Now Kickoffel and Snodgrass go 2-on-1. Saucers it back and forth. Oh, and a great defensive play, diving and stopping it For the Sharks was Aiden Siegfried. What a play by Siegfried from Woodbury, Minnesota. We get our next look here, the Norris Dudnik. And Wooten from Eastview. Gets his nose in the puck, chipping it in. That's Swift. Easton Swift for the Sharks. 10 points for the Sharks from St. Paul, I believe. Slap shot by Linke. That goes wide. He was the hero in the semifinal overtime win for the Sharks from that exact spot into that exact net. Swift feeding it in front. That hit some traffic. Popping it out to center are the Kings. Linke tracks it down. Now Mann. Sweeping through. Cut off by Skahan. Skahan and Mann are teammates last winter for Woodbury. Here's Barrett Dexheimer. Sweeps to his forehand. Spins back to his backhand. Feeds Norris. Can't catch up to it. Giuliani dumps it in. Norris and Dexheimer played in the Brick in 2016. They lost in the championship game in Edmonton that summer. Norris will trace down Dietz. Dietz, the son of University of Minnesota Golden Gopher strength conditioning coach Cal Dietz, and also the son of Karin Bai Dietz, gold medalist for USA. She's right down in front of us. A lot of good lineage here in the Bantam Elite League. Puck dumped in. Here comes Dietz. Dumps and chases it in. Madigan dumps along the wall for the Sharks. Here's Giuliani. He's dangerous shot and a goal. Bar in, Luke Giuliani gives the Sharks a 1-0 lead. His first of the game. And his 13th point. We'll see who registers the assist. 4 minutes and 5 seconds in. Outlet feed, Townsend gets it. He races in, high slot shot, blocker save. Out comes Emerson. Unassisted goal. Emerson chips it out. Now they battle along the far wall. He gets it. Fires one in. Stick save by Lane. Picked up by Saber. Saber avoids a check. A long outlet feed. Here comes Connor Crowley. Crowley down the near side. Leans his body in. Great defensive play there by Frank. Frank with a great play. Frank from Northfield, Minnesota. Always fun to have kids that are from non-traditional powers like Northfield. Northfield took third in the state Class A a couple years ago. Racing in, feeding in front. Now spanking it out center. That will be icing. It won't make it though. Andrew Lane brings it out. Leaves it for Linke. Linke goes rink wide. Kubis. Kubis to Mann. Mann crosses the line. He leans in. Mann sweeps around the outside. Now he has to bring it all the way out of the zone. Dumping it in. Now it's going to be offside. Picking up is Norris. Norris to Skahan, who dumps it in. Skahan, the son of Minnesota Wild strength and conditioning coach. There's a lot of strength and conditioning people here. I almost feel like I'm in better shape right now just being in the rink with those guys. Chase, it's not working, but it feels good anyway. Not realistically happening. There's Gallivan down low. Now Kubas to Swift. Swift to his backhand, dumps it in. He'll chase down Dexheimer. Dexheimer and Swift go down. Dexheimer goes down really, really awkward and hits his head. It was just a really awkward play, and he's going to be shaken up. And he comes off the ice on his own accord. He just really took a funny fall there. No dirty hit at all. Just Barrett lost the edge. Now we're back to live action. Klepek for Skahan. Dumping it in. And the Sharks control in their own zone. Wheeling it out is Hansen. That puck's picked off. Now bringing it out is Flaherty. Flaherty to Emerson. Klepek deflects it in. Dietz makes a nice little move around his guy. They battle, continue to battle, and it finally pops out. Here's Anthony Madigan. Did I just call him Anthony? I mean Ryan Madigan. Anthony's his older brother who played in this league. And the Kings get it back. Go rink wide to Flaherty. Flaherty knocks it down. Now Madigan gets it. Little odd man to Townsend. Back to Giuliani. Rebound. Great save by Otis. What a save. Sorry, that's Sachs. What a save. Not just one save, but two. He doubled up. Giuliani had a crack at it. And then in front was Madigan. Getting their chance. The Sharks are getting their chances. Siegfried. To Saber. Saber gets it, dumps it in. Now down low is Tripp. Tripp tries to get it out, can't. Now Frank chases for the Kings. They trail 1-0. Under 17 to go in the first half. Here's Tripp. Tripp loses it. Manfred, oh, golden opportunity for Kukkonen. He's been snake bit all day. I watched the semifinal game, and he had 4 or 5 golden opportunities in the blue paint and couldn't finish. Funny, he's Finnish, and he can't finish. Old David Kukkonen, the youngest of the 3 Kukkonen brothers. Both played in this league. Trevor in 2015 and Kyle in 2016 and 17. Into the zone. Ripping around, here's Kubas. On the half wall. Hits a skate right on the stick of Gallivan. Gallivan feeds it front, shot. Save Sachs. Banging one off the wall. Here's Norris. Norris reverses it to Skahan. Skahan, let's see if he can get it out. Finds Duenik, hits him in the skates. Duenik with it. Crosses the line. Holds it. Richter. Just wide onto the stick of Swift. Swift between the legs. Nice little feed to Mann. Now Mann and Kubas. Kubas cuts in. Richter. Shot. Knocked down. All the way out to center. Dietz can't reach it. And we get an icing with 15:08. Scores 1-0 in favor of the Sharks on a Luke Giuliani snipe. I mean, he literally hit the sidebar and in. side post and in. Pretty shot. Dietz punches one in. Picked off by Madigan. Nice feed. Shot Giuliani just wide. Klepak with it, holds it, flips it up and all the way out. Picked off by Dietz in the neutral zone. He backhands it in, knocking it down as Tripp. Tripp tries to angle pass it to Klepak. No. Giuliani hit by Tripp, picked up by Emerson. Emerson sweeps one around to Flaherty, tries to get it to Miller, can't. That one hits the netting with 14:30 to go in the first half. Now Dexheimer can't reach it, picking up his Skahan. Now Dexheimer will go get it for the Kings. Glad to see Barrett back on the ice after a really, really awkward fall. Offside called. We're at the ice box here at St. Thomas Ice Arena. Kind of a funny name that league administrator Todd Houck called it on his minute after segments on Twitter, and it just kind of stuck. And nobody ever disagrees when he says the ice box. And I got a funny reason why they might have it this cold. We'll get to that in just a minute. Here comes Townsend. A blaze of fire. Cuts in, goes around his man. Cut in and knocked off the puck. Nice save by Sachs. Wow, he's got an unbelievable gear. He gets that thing into fifth gear quick, and he's gone. I'm not even sure he knows he's that fast. There's been 2 or 3 times where he could have just walked around a guy and has chosen this deke instead of just score it. There it is. Siegfried tipped by Crowley. And the Sharks go up 2-0. Connor Crowley picks up a goal. He had one earlier today. Siegfried for sure will get an assist on that one. And the Sharks all over the Kings. Shot on, save. Let me tell you, those two are tough goals to stop for goaltender Andrew Sachs. He's been everything, too. He's made some great saves. Andrew Lane barely tested. I don't think he's even sweating down in the north side of the rink. Saber picked up the second assist. And now the Kings are going to go to the box for a cross check in front of the net by Tripp. That's the second or third time Tripp has done that little cross check in front of the net. I saw it once and just kind of blew it off. And I think the ref he caught that one that time is what I'm trying to say. Back to the point all day. Gallivan forfeits the chance to shoot it. Now man with it. Got great hands. Holds it. Nice move. Cuts through off of the half wall. Deflected to Swift. Swift holds it to Kubas. Kubas hit hard by Skahan. Good to see Skahan roughing him up down there. Linky. Shot, tipped, bounces. Oh, almost went in off of Skahan. Sachs makes another good save. And he covers. Good chances now for the Sharks. Can't hold it out. Here's Luger. To Dietz. Dietz spins out of it. Now in the skates of Luger. Giuliani can't get it. Madigan now on the power play. Minute 5 to go on the PP. Up 2-0. Sharks looking to extend their lead. They can't. All the way down. That's going to be icing with 11:42 to go in the first half. 2-0 Sharks lead. Just got a wave there from Sean Skahan, strength and conditioning coach for the Wild. He's got his little Wild Adidas quarter zip there. Shot, save, and covered by Sachs. Fed back to the point. Here's Dietz on the half wall to Hansen. Hansen now wrister. That one's high and wide. Joel Hansen from Minneapolis. Giuliani from Maple Grove. All intercepted. Nice play by Miller. Miller to Flaherty. Flaherty will lean in, goes around his man, gets hooked. Draws a penalty with 10:57 to go here in the first half. We'll be back in just a second. I got to hand off a roster to somebody. $10:57 to go. We're going to go 4-on-4 for 10 seconds. And then the Kings will head to the power play. Long outlet feed. That's going to be icing. 6 seconds off of that clock. We're at 4 seconds for the Shark penalty. Oh, they're both number 3s in the box. Luger's got a minute 54. And Tripp's is now out of the box. Here's Siegfried. Holds it. Wrister. This one goes high to Crowley. Can he make it? Cannot. Great defensive play there by Emerson. Sheffield now. Looking for Kickhofel. Kickhofel. Can't control it. Now Townsend. Takes it wide. It's around a man. Looking. Deflected nicely by Emerson. Right behind the net. Snodgrass falls. Defending nicely, Siegfried. Siegfried cut off by Skahan. Skahan with a minute 12 to go. All alone. Cuts through. Shot. Goes just wide. Held in by Emerson. Emerson taking off the puck by Crowley. Now down low is Snodgrass. Firing it high into the air is Siegfried. Icing waved off. Emerson to Kickhofel. Kickhofel with 46 to go. Sweeps through a couple. Now he cuts in. Shot. That one goes wide. Picked up by Sheffield. Sheffield holds. 38 to go on the power play. As the Kings look to get set up, they don't. Just a weak shot from the half wall. Big hit. A little high. No call. Man goes down, gets right back up. Hopping the stick. Quick shot. Glove save by Lane. Talked about Andrew a minute ago. He has the highest goals or lowest goals against of 2.89. He did himself no favors in the last game. He gave up 4 goals in the first half. Think about how low it would be had he had a better statistical game. I didn't say he played bad. The statistics don't reveal it. Actually made some big saves in that game. As did Brady Altier. Junik wins the draw. Cutting in, shot. Oh, good save. The rebound, a pretty goal. Wow. What a goal. Mark that one down. Oliver Dunick rips that one out of midair right past Lane on the power play. And the score is now 2-1 in favor of the Sharks. Pretty sure that Dexheimer will get an assist on that one. He's the one who shot it from the point, and it really was a knuckleball type of shot. Not a wobbly shot, but just one that fooled and handcuffed Lane. He made a good save, and out of midair, he knocked it in. I was right. Dexheimer gets the assist. And it's 2-1 with 8:30 and counting left in the first half. Here's Dietz. Dunick taking off the puck. Gets it, dumps it in. Good shift for him. And here come the Sharks. Up 2-1. Looking to stabilize some things. Luger with it. Shot. Screened and a good save there by Sachs. Flaherty now to Miller. Miller looking for Klepak. Knocked off the puck. Miller now gets it back to Emerson. Emerson to Flaherty. Flaherty can't control it. Picked up by Mann, and I think Kubis was offsides. And we get a whistle with 7:41 to go. Here's my theory on why it's so cold in here. St. Thomas coaches, MAP coaches, all the people that work here, they like to work with the players. The colder it is, the less chance the parents stick around and watch the development. So they just make it cold. Actually, I don't think I've been here at this facility except maybe 2 or 3 times in the winter, so I can't confirm if it's cold here in the winter. But in the summer, I can confirm that this is one of the chillier rinks that you'll find. Hansen behind the net. Back to the point, Saber to Hansen again. Hansen holds it, quick shot. Save, Siegfried with a rocket. Goes over the net, and we're gonna get some music from the penalty box. Giuliani now. Taken off the puck by Miller. Shot, another save. Covered by Sachs with 6:55 to go. That's an odd ball. It's almost like that music was being piped in on a different speaker system. 6:40 to go. Saber holds it in. Hops kickoff will stick. Now chasing it down to Sheffield for the Kings. Comes in 2-on-2. Knocked off the puck. Here's Skahan. Oh, he tries to go backhand, but it slides off the heel of his stick. Giuliani, nice pass. Here comes Madigan. Tackled by Skahan, no call. Siegfried knocked off the play and flung out to center by the Kings. Gallon, a nice play. Finds Giuliani. Giuliani can't escape. Sheffield, now a battle along the wall. Won by the Sharks. Siegfried, who dumps it in on the backhand. And here comes Dexheimer. Dexheimer intercepted by Crowley. Knocked off the play by Townsend. Townsend alone. Shot just wide. I'm not sure if Sachs got his blocker on that or not. Nonetheless, the Sharks control the zone. Fed in front. Oh, to Crowley. To Townsend. Townsend can't get his stick on it. And Sachs, like a cat, like 9 lives, makes the save. Wow. Big save there. 5:28 to go. Sharks. Still a lot of momentum. Big save by Sachs there. In front, wrap around. No goal. Townsend says that's a goal. It's not in the net. Referee has not called goal yet. And we are definitely getting no goal because the referee, Scott Zvak, is giving the Sharks coach an explanation. That one goes wide. Another chance for Townsend. Crowley shot and a goal. Wait, that's not in? Wow, what a save. I thought for sure that Kukkonen punched that one home. And the net came flying off. I think maybe he called it dead when the net came off. Regardless, a flurry of chances for the Sharks. Here come the Kings. Miller. With Flaherty. They're knocked off the puck. And the Kings have to retreat into their own zone. Here's Skahan. Skahan scoops one on the backhand. Flaherty now bottled up in his own zone. Will go back behind his own net. Slides one to Emerson. Emerson will try to do the same. Kubas comes in. Takes it from him. Tries to feed it to Mann. Can't. Flaherty takes it wide. 3-on-2. Finds Miller. Miller, a surgeon with the puck. Can't get around his old linemate, Lucas Mann. Now they're battling. Fun to watch. There's Miller fighting the way back into the play. Kubas cuts in. Can't control it. Now Dietz with a wrister. That one goes wide. Swift. Battling along the wall. Now Flaherty. Can't control it. Miller hustled down by Dietz. Now Flaherty will come out with it. On the back half of their shift, they all get a change. Flaherty tries to make a run out of it on his own. 1-on-3. Gets a shot on net. Now he'll get a line change. Sheffield to Kickoffel. He gets around a man. Knocked off the puck. Great defensive play there by the Sharks. Snodgrass finds Kickoffel. No one wants it in front. Here comes Madigan. Leans in, has got some space. Good play by Kickoffel. He's going to get a hook there, I believe will be the call. Yes, and the Sharks continuing to apply pressure on the Kings. They do not seem satisfied with the 2-1 lead. Siegfried on the power play now, the Sharks, for most of the last part of the period. Here's Hansen, Joel Hansen. Good hands, big, high-energy kid from Minneapolis. Giuliani reverses it to Hansen. Hansen takes it hard, goes wraparound, hits Sachs in the pad, and out to center it comes. Siegfried. Kickoff called for a hook. Now out to center. Picked up by Saber. Saber. Feed to Giuliani. Nice. Here he comes. 3-on-3 now as they have a man advantage for 1:11. Shot. That one goes wide. Picked up by Giuliani. Giuliani with a wrister. pad save, picked up by Skahan. Nice save there by Sachs. Now Sheffield swings by his man with time and space, fires, Lane makes the save, shovels it into the corner. Now back the other way. Here's Siegfried. We've called his name a bunch today. Hansen, backdoor feed, had his man, shot instead to Sachs. He looked over to him. I thought he was going to pass it for sure. He fooled the announcer on that one. 38 to go on the power play for the Sharks. A minute 21 to go in the half. Sharks lead 2-1 here. Bantam Elite League Championship game. I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for tuning in to today's game. Gallivan with a shot. That hits some traffic. Back to Linke. Linke to Townsend. To Crowley. Holds it, looking. Feeds Townsend. Minute to go now in the half. Norris chips one off the wall. He's got a little 2-on-1 with Dunick. Can he do it? No, he just gets caught up there by Crowley. Great hustle there on the back check. Crowley now out of gas a little bit. Takes a hit from Norris. Dunick gets it. He'll try to skate through a few. Runs on in, and Crowley crosses the line. Both line mates offside. 37.7 to go in the half. Both teams now full strength. Back in the corner. Fred in front, save Sachs, stuck loose. Oh, almost poked in there with 23 to go. This has been all Sharks in this half. Kings should be happy to only be down 2-1. Norris gets it out. Wooten can't do much with it. Gets poked off the stick by Linke. 6 to go in the period. And here comes Townsend for one more rush. Crowley fires it. That would have gone in had Sachs not made the save. That'll do it for the first half here from the Bantam Elite Minor Championship game. Sharks lead 2-1 as we go to lockers. We'll be back here on YHH in about 15 minutes. We're back live here at St. Thomas Ice Arena for the second half of the Bantam Elite Minor Championship game. This is Luke Giuliani. He's already got one goal today. Fires one hard at Gabe Otis. Deflects off his catcher's mitt. And makes the save. Teams are even strength. Sharks lead 2-1. They've been dominated so far in the first half of the game. 2-1. I was talking to Luke's dad, Luke Giuliani's dad, at the break, and it's like, hey, they've had so many chances and only converted on 2 of them. Will this hurt them? Shot? Oh, he tries to fool him. Can't fool Otis. Another chance. This is just a repeat so far in the first half. Just pure domination by the Sharks. Sheffield out to center. Here's Luger. Luger slips one over to Dietz. Dietz will race it up. Dietz takes it wide. Around his man. Shot. Pad save by Otis. Slapper Luger. That grabbed by Otis. More pressure. It's almost like the ice is tilted like this tilted. Like that tilted. It's bad. Sharks have just been dominant in all 3 zones, but only lead 2-1. Wooten with a shot. First save there by Brady Altier. Brady from right here in Mendota Heights, Minnesota, makes the save. Got a fan down here, was waving to get on the air. We'll try to get a video of him. That one goes wide. Shot, another save by Altier. Shipping it out, held in by Norris. Norris to Wooten. Wooten tries to find Dunick, can't. That's a good line. Dunick, Wooten, and Norris. Siegfried. Townsend jumps in. Siegfried was offside. Shots on goal, 20-7 after the first half. That almost seems not realistic. It was that lopsided. It was 3-1 in shots. It seemed more like 4-1 in shots. But the Kings were able to capitalize on a Barrett Dexheimer shot that Oliver Dunick knocked out of midair. Got past Andrew Lane. Kleepak flips one up, knocked down. Now Gallivan with it. He flips one out to center, knocked down. Here's Frank. Frank to Flaherty. Here's Swift, takes it. Easton Swift, a slapper right into the gut of Gabe Otis. And there's a whistle with 22:41 to go. After the game, we will announce our league MVP. There's a good hit by Gallivan. And later in the week, we will announce our All Bantam Elite League first and second team. Here's Frank, fires one in. This league is 3 weeks long. Two regular season weeks and then a playoff weekend, which we're wrapping up right now. The Bantam leaders were all done after this game today. They'll get a chance to enjoy the Vikings and Packers tomorrow versus another day of games. Set the league up to be finished today. So it's a 2-day versus the 3-day. I think a lot of people appreciate that Sunday off. Getting a nod from cameraman Greg Tinty. He wants it off too. Dietz, shot. Again, all kinds of pressure from the Sharks, but only 2 goals to show for it. Kickoffel to Sheffield, hops the stick of Snodgrass. Snodgrass applies pressure. Fed to Hansen. Hansen crosses the line. Madigan crossed a little too early. And we get a whistle with 21-23 to go in the game. And the Sharks retreat to their own zone. This is Luger to Giuliani, feeds it to Madigan. Madigan pops it into the zone. Skahan will go into his own zone. Rims one around to Wooten. Wooten can't control it. Picked up by Giuliani. Now to Hansen. Hansen back to Dietz. Dietz with a shot. Pad save and covered by Sachs. Sorry, Otis. Man. Those two, I'm just confused. They've been great today, both of them in the net. They've seen a lot of rubber so far. Otis on 3 shots so far in the first 4 minutes. Wraparound attempt. Denied by Otis. That's Crowley. Has his head up, feeds to the point. Saver shot. Kick out save by Otis. Otis in front shot. Oh, it's cooking it again. What is going on? Another chance missed. And the Finlander cannot finish today. That's not very common. It's usually a goal every time. And it was a weird play because the net had come off its moorings. Otis was looking to maybe fix it. Then he's like, screw that. And then it got fixed. And wide open in front was Kukkonen. And he couldn't put it away. Wow. Holy swomy on that one. Townsend to Crowley. Crowley in front shot hits the side of the post by Townsend. They've been really active today. Townsend, Crowley, and Kukkonen. This Teddy Townsend can just fly. I mean, it is scary how fast he is. Here's Kukkonen. Feeds it, nice pass to Townsend. He gets around his man, 2-on-1. Townsend, spec for it. Oh, that goes off the post. Another big play. That one hit the side of the post. And the Sharks just can't seem to buy it break right now. What is going on with this crew? Townsend made that whole thing happen. Pretty feed, cross to Crowley. His pipe, he hits the side of the net. Townsend in front, poke check by Otis. Flaherty can't get it out. Swift feeds it in. Pinching down his man. More pressure by the Sharks. Feeding it in front. Another chance there by Swift. Here's Miller. Miller holds it. Sweeps it around to Klepak. Klepak now. Can't get it out. Good hustle there by Kubis and Mann. Rister. Gloved, collected, smothered by Otis, who's been outstanding in this period for the Kings. He's made 7 saves according to the scoreboard. Seems more like 17 at this point. Shot, another save, rebound. Swift on it, but can't beat him to the puck. 18:31 to go. I've seen enough of these hockey games, ladies and gentlemen, that when you can't put a team away, it's gonna come and bite you. And it's not like they're playing against an inferior opponent physically or talent-wise either. So eventually, can the Kings dial up a formula for another goal? And there it goes. I'm not sure what the call's going to be on that. He called a trip on that. Wow. Looked like just a good old-fashioned body check. And here come the Kings, down by 1 with the man advantage. 18:02 to go in the game. I'm going to mark that one down as a good check by Mr. Gallivan. Gabe Gallivan from Maple Grove. Here's Dexheimer. Holds it. Got all time in the world. Backdoor feed by Sheffield. That one's high off the glass. Icing called. Barrett Dexheimer seems to be back in 100%, barking out some orders to kick Koffel. He wins the draw, now losing it to Dietz. Dietz sets it up, tries to chip it out, pinching down is Dexheimer. Dexheimer to Snodgrass, nice play. Dexheimer Snodgrass looking for Sheffield. Now along the walls, Hansen got a lot of time and space, loses the puck. Now getting it back is Dietz. Dietz through traffic, winds it through, stops, now gets it deep. Minute 7 to go in the man advantage for the Kings. Kings get it Skahan. Skahan to Kickoffel. Kickoffel hit hard by Dietz, knocking him away from the puck. That's Luger. All the way out. Emerson saucers one to Tripp. Tripp to Norris. Norris poke checked at the line. Nice play by Dietz. Now Giuliani back 2-on-2 shorthanded. Wrist shot, save by Otis. Now Dunick. Dunick to Norris. Checked hard off the play. Norris gets it. Norris feeds it in front of the goal. There it is. What'd I tell you? It's 2-2. I think Wooten got the goal from Dunick, and it's 2-2. What did I say about 2 minutes ago? I smelled this one coming. That many chances, no goals, that's trouble. Pretty sure that was Wooten in front of that who deflected it in off a shot from Dunick, but we'll wait for the official call. Tripp on it to Emerson. Emerson gets the second assist. It was actually Norris who scored it. Norris from Dunick. Now a chance for Crowley. Great acceleration, cuts up. Wide angle shot and a goal. Wow! Connor Crowley with the snipe to give the Sharks a 3-2 lead. What a shot by Crowley. His second of the day. And the Sharks go up 3-2. And the game just got interesting. Connor Crowley, have a day. 3 goals today for the Sharks. That woke up the rink. 2 goals about 60 seconds apart. After the rink had kind of gone a little bit into hibernation. All alone, Connor Crowley. Now it seems like both teams have a little bit more jump in their step. The shots on goal remain 3-1 evenly here, 30-10 in favor of the Sharks. Swift. Picked up by Miller. Now Flaherty. Flaherty cuts through a few here. And gets it deep. Under 15 to go in the game. Siegfried cut off by Klepak. Now Miller. Stick handles through a couple, loses it. They bang. Picked up by Kubis. Nice play by Kubis there. All the way out to center. Swift back to Man. Man can't control it. Frank slaps one out to center on the stick of Flaherty. Flaherty crosses the line. Wrist shot. Blocked by Gallivan. Shot. Big save by Altier. Another shot by Miller. Save Altier. That was unbelievable hockey right there. The passing, the aggression, and the great goaltending by Brady Altier. Got a lot of great hockey here left on YHH this weekend. We have the semifinals of the 12A division of the Western States and all 3 championship games tomorrow. So if you like youth hockey, stay home. Tune in to YHH starting at 8:45 tomorrow for the championship games, all on Rink 1 at Bloomington Ice Garden. Here's Sheffield, 3-on-1. Can they get it? They get it to Kickhoff with a shot. Save Altier. And Sheffield can't get his stick on it. On the rebound. Things are really starting to pick up. Skahan in front. Kickoff, nice little feed down low. Gets it back, little 2-on-1 play there. Kickoff gets dragged down, no call. Picked up by Madigan. Madigan backhands one out to center. Now Tripp with it. Tripp from Red Wing gets hammered into the boards by Giuliani. And the Sharks press forward. 13:02 to go. In the game, Sharks lead 3-2. Skahan flips one out to center. Chasing it down is Dietz. Dietz brings it all the way up. Cut off nicely by Dunick. Dunick gets it now in a battle with Linky. All the way out to center. Nice defensive play. Townsend sneaking behind the defender. Now Dunick goes around the man. Great defensive play by Luger. The unheralded defenseman. Does a lot of little things right. Fed in, that's icing with 12:09 to go. Sharks lead this one 3-2. Dexheimer brings it out. I'm sorry, Flaherty brings it out. Now Townsend brings it back with Kukkonen. Cuts through traffic, knocked off the puck by Miller. Miller looking for Klepak. Klepak in his skates, loses it. Now bringing it back is Crowley. Crowley fires a wrister, looking for his third of the day. Third of this game, not his fourth of the day. He had another goal today earlier. Sacks, goals against, 3.45. Otis, 3.71 for the Kings. 89% save percentage. Fed in front, looking. Now back comes Dexheimer. Crosses the line. Wrister, bouncing puck. Covering up is Altier. Brady Altier. West St. Paul Sibley Association. 11:13 to go in the game. Sharks lead by 1. I think the Kings got one more punch or two left. We'll see if the Sharks will allow that. Icing waved off. Man chases us down, wins it. Scoops it over to Kubas. Kubas in front of man. Man with a backhander to goal. Lucas Mann beats Otis with a little backhand nifty move, and they go up 4-2. I think that's enough right there. At this rate, I don't see the Kings coming back. I was just pumping their tires 6-7 minutes ago that they're going to use all the hockey gods' good graces, but I don't know if they can get 3 more goals to win this. Swift with the assist. And back come the Kings. 10:27 to go, plenty of time. Crossing the line, wrist shot, saved Altier. Chasing it down is Crowley. Good effort. Crowley shot. Bad save. Picked by Dunick. Getting it back is Giuliani. Fed in front. Giuliani shot. Glove save. Check that. That was not Crowley. That was Giuliani. My apologies. Here comes Crowley. Both are the left-handed shot variety. Black helmets. Skate really well. Miller wins the draw to Flaherty. Shot on, save Otis. Klepak can't get it out. Held in, nice hold in there by Luger. Here comes Miller. Miller tries to get it across to Flaherty. That hops his skate. Back comes Townsend. Townsend tries to go around his man. Frank sticks out the leg, no call. And now Skahan will bring it out to center. Miller loses it. Back to Frank. Frank to Miller, chips it off the wall, loses it in his skates. Dietz chips it high onto the stick of Frank. Frank back to Skahan. Skahan sweeps it all the way around to Dietz. Crowley gets down low. Frank, nice play, muscles him off the puck. Now picking up is Crowley. This is where he's dangerous. Sweeps it to Swift. Swift. Back to Man. Man shot. Hits traffic. Pops up in the air. Crowley feeds one on net. Steered away by Otis. Swift now onto the stick of Wooten. No, that's Klepak. Down to Flaherty. Flaherty in front. Oh, good chance. Knocked off the puck. Now bringing out a Swift. Swift to Man. Man crosses the line. Cuts around his man. Knocked off the puck. Klepak. In the skates of Jason Bergeron, the official. Now he's trying to get out of the way. Swift. Onto his backhand in front. Puck's loose. Shot. Oh, shoveling it in is Kubas, just wide, and a great little play there. After the play, Kubas looking, feeding in front to Man. Can't get a stick on it. Kickoff, nice hands, gets around his man. Saber now brings it in. Looking for Flaherty. Flaherty gets it. And Flaherty, high slot, taken off the puck by Kubas. Kubas looking for a long feed to Hansen. Now Flaherty gets it back. Flaherty goes through 4 players, can't get through them. Now Saber. As the game gets a little bit more under control for the Sharks. 7:21 to go. Siegfried, wrist shot, high and wide. Giuliani, fed in front to Hansen. That one hits the back of the glass, hits the back of the net. Now Giuliani to Skahan. Now Sheffield. Potential 2-on-1 with Snodgrass. Snodgrass, wrister, save. Fed in front. And taken away by the Sharks. As Giuliani comes up the near side. Tries to get by Emerson. Does. Fed in front, backhander. Save Otis. Back to Gallivan with a wrist shot. Blocker save. Good rebound control there by Otis. Out to Sheffield. Sheffield makes a move. Steps past Hansen, who's not a defenseman. Gets an opportunity. But saved by Altier. Now Madigan. Shot through the crease. Up to the high slot, Linky. Knocked it away. Now back Emerson. Will Emerson. Gets it, shot. Blocked by Gallivan. Emerson's got a really good shot. We've witnessed a 3-goal effort by him in our AAA state tournament last month. Now outlet feed to Kukkonen. Kukkonen loses it right at the, as he crosses the blue line. Townsend offside with 5:48 to go in the game. Sharks look to be in complete control right now. Trying to throw a little announcer jinx on it to give ourselves a little fun. Whipping it around. Here's Dietz. Shot. Save Otis. Cleared out. Norris around his man. He'll explode in. Chasing it down is Crowley. Got 2 goals and two really nice back checks as well. They don't get points for that, but gotta think that's worth something to the coach. Oh, yeah, boy, that's a penalty on Dietz. No call. He just checked his man from behind and took the puck. Here comes Townsend. Slides it to Dietz. Kukkonen firing for Crowley, misfires. That's going to go off the sidewall into the zone, and we'll get a face-off in the Shark zone with 4:56 to go. Shots now 37 Sharks, 16 Kings. Here comes Siegfried. 3-on-2. Cutting in, goes to his backhand. Save Otis. His shots just continue to mount. Kubas. Shot on, hits a shin pad of man. And Klepek into the corner. He's hit hard. This Kubas kid really plays hard. Man. To Swift. Battling along the wall. .409 to go in the game. Flaherty busting out. Try to take it wide. Knocked off the puck by Mann just slightly, enough to disrupt things. Here comes Skahan. Skahan will take it wide and try to produce some offense from the blue line for the Kings. Flaherty backing up, taking some space for Skahan. And icing waved off with 3:34 to go in the game. Skahan to Emerson. Emerson to Flaherty. As the Kings try to break it out. Getting around a man. Nice play by Flaherty. He's going to try to go 1-on-4. He's knocked off the puck. Kickoff chases it down. Fed through. Nice move. Shot. And a goal. Yes. By Kickoff. I think. No. Yes. No. Yes. No goal. No goal. I didn't see it go in the net, but Kickoff raised his hand as if it were a goal. And Altier must have pinned his leg on the puck. No goal. Here comes Giuliani. 2:50 to go in the game. Sharks lead 4-2. Quick shot. Save Otis. Hansen shot. Rebound. Oh! And Madigan. Wow. Had a wide open net. It just kind of puck came up on his edge, flicked it over the net. And to add insult to injury, or injury to insult, he gets hammered after the whistle into the post. Oh, poor Ryan Madigan. I mean, the score of this game as it winds down, it's 4-2. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but it could be 14-2. They've had so many golden opportunities in front of the net. Hats off to the Sharks. They've been great. Shot Hansen as the shooting gallery continues here at St. Thomas Arena. Hansen, who's just been a steady force for the Sharks all season long. Gallivan feeds one towards the net, steered in there. Hansen slaps at it, held in. Now here comes Dunick. He gets chased down by Linke. Good hustle by Linke to just skate through his hands. Great play there. None of those plays, it just does not show up in a box score. And the Kings take their timeout. Wes Jurvik coaching the Kings today. Tyson Fulton's been the coach all year. He couldn't make it to the championship game. Tyson played high school hockey. I think he won 2 state titles for the Breck Mustangs. Went on, played 2 years of college hockey at Union in New York, and then finished his career at St. John's up in Collegeville, Minnesota. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Timeout has been called, and the Kings now have their strategy. Goalie pulled, they'll play 6-on-5, 6 skaters on 5. Here's Norris behind the net, holds it to Miller. Fed in front, hits a shin pad. Dunick, downloaded. Shot, save Altier. Oh, that one goes just off the side of the net. He doesn't know where it is. Dunick back to the point. Skahan with a shot. That hits some traffic and goes wide. Minute 19 to go. Good pressure applied by the Kings. Miller in his skates gets it. And then taken away by Crowley. Another big defensive play by Crowley. It's on the line, in and out. They'll get reloaded. Here comes Townsend. Townsend leaning in, slides it in the net. And the Sharks are going to win the Bantam Elite League. Teddy Townsend on a great play by Connor Crowley right inside the blue line. Inched it out of the zone, and Teddy took it from there. Not his first goal. That's his 13th point in the league, trailing only Ryan Flaherty with 14. And I think Crowley will get an assist on that one. Well, that one's going to go wide. 27 seconds left. Do a quick picture after the game with the champion Sharks at center ice. And we'll interview the league MVP maybe, or the player of the game. The player of the game is going to be Connor Crowley. There's no doubt about that. But who the league MVP is needs still a little bit of decisions to make. But congratulations to the Sharks. They win the Bantam Elite League. Outstanding performance by those boys. Thanks for tuning in today's game. We'll see you around the rink.